Welcome to the Gamers Among Us channel. Today, we're bringing you another dive into some maybe unknown indie games coming out and some that are finally making the jump to consoles. I hope you enjoy and make sure to click that like button to help the channel out. Also, if you would do us the honor, make sure to subscribe, that way you can keep up to date about any new games coming out. Our first game we're looking into is Weedcraft Inc, made by Vile Monarch, set to be released on PC and Mac on April 11th, 2019. HIMNO, made by David Marlio Sanchez, set to be released on April 12th, 2019. My Time at Portia, made by Pathia, coming out on consoles, and it's about time for the PS4, Xbox One, and the Nintendo Switch, April 16th, 2019. And then we have World War Z, made by Saber Interactive, coming out on PC, PS4, and Xbox One on April 16th, 2019. Have you ever wanted to legally grow some weed? Maybe move to the current locations at the time this video that you could, like Oregon or Colorado? Well, don't rush to move now, as our first game lets you play as not only a producer, but a seller of the controversial plant. Weedcraft Inc is specifically what it states. To put it bluntly, you're setting up a business selling weed to Americans. This game will definitely come out to some mixed reviews, but it looks to be an enlightening foray into an untouched territory. Well, speaking gaming-wise, this game explores the business of producing, breeding, and selling weed in America, delving deep into the financial, political, and cultural aspects of the country's complex relationship with this troublesome but promising plant. What makes this game different than, say, another quote-unquote weed game is that it addresses this important controversial topic with an insightful and detailed manner. The game presents the player with a diverse scenario list and unique players to work with or around as your budding empire grows. You can choose to pay off the police, fraternize with politicians, fight the good fight for medical marijuana rights, or work in the legal system. While facing the general public, you can also cultivate the plants to your own design. Make them crossbreed to create unique strains of the devil's lettuce, hire and manage a growing staff, and make sure to be prepared to take on competition. All while moving your expanding business to the next big thing. Weedcraft Inc takes a sticky subject and doesn't try to glamorize it or idolize the idea of being a drug dealer, but makes it authentic, which in a weird way makes it uniquely American. Hopefully this game comes out and it blows past any controversy it may dredge up. Last thing, I feel like they're really missing an opportunity for the game to be released on 4/20 instead of 4/11. Or maybe that would have been too much. HIMNO is our next game on the list. It's a definite change in playstyle as you play a peaceful 2D platformer with an infinite number of beautiful procedurally generated maps, made by one passionate developer who wanted a simple game to de-stress his life. As he stated, little by little, he fell in love and decided to continue with the game. Not only is this game meant to de-stress you while you play, but the free-to-play pricing of free has a really nice ring to it. The gameplay revolves around walking and jumping around the various districts in the game. Each area is procedurally generated, which helps freshen up the gameplay so that no two areas will be the same, which melds really well for this style of game since the point is to explore. Each of these areas has both floating and moving platforms, a layer of water on the bottom, and walls that encourage you to wall jump. Like a previously highly reviewed platformer Celeste, there are no enemies, only falling into the water will cause you to restart, thus providing you with a worry-free, let me try this again feeling while you play. There are also little yellow beads, green gems, and wisps randomly placed throughout the levels. What these are for is a sort of leveling system. Say you want to try to reach a wisp that's stats level 6 under it, but you're level 1, well, you won't be able to collect that. You'll need to collect more of those yellow beads and green gems to level up enough experience to get those wisps. The wisps essentially follow you around, providing light in a much needed areas and also providing a colorful background while you play. Overall, the game looks to be a peaceful platformer following a good trend of just play the game to enjoy the game. As the tagline states, take a breath and relax. My time at Portia is finally moving from PC only to console devices. This game was early access for quite a while and finally came out at early access January 2019 for PC. Fans of the series that are console only have had to wait to get their hands on the game. In case you may not know what this game is about, it's similar to Stardew Valley or Harvest Moon styling, where your main goal is to restore your paused, neglected workshop to its former glory. In order to do this, you take on commissions, grow crops, raise animals, and befriend the quirky locals. An interesting twist is that it is all in a post-apocalyptic land. All you have starting out is your pa's old handbook and workbench. Armed with this, you must gather, mine, and craft your way to be crowned the #1 workshop in all of Portia. While doing so, you can help the locals rebuild the town and uncover secrets along the way. This does sound very similar to the Stardew Valley and Harvest Moon formulas, so what makes it different? You can get creative with your house by making it a home, add that personal touch with an exciting range of craftable furniture, decorations, and workshop upgrades. Grow your farm, nurture animals, and convert the empty landscape into an expansive farm. Also, this game allows you to become part of the Portia community. This game is filled with a vibrant cast of unforgettable faces, all with their own daily routine and exciting stories to share. There is even an option to delve into the ancient ruins and dungeons of Portia to mine resources. However, make sure you bring along a weapon, as you're not alone down under. This game also allows you in RPG styling, skilling up to improve your character with a variety of skills that can boost your crafting, combat, and social skills. This game has already received very positive reviews on PC and is a great addition to your console gaming. Make sure to pick it up when it's released on April 16th. Moving out of the cute and colorful post-apocalyptic world of Portia, we have World War Z, which is a third-person shooter game which is set in a darker post-apocalyptic scenario filled with zombies. What this game tries to offer is similar styling to a previous amazing game called Left 4 Dead. In World War Z, you are set to play a 4-player cooperative game featuring massive swarms of zombies that recklessly rush their living prey. This game focuses on the player being wrapped up in fast-paced gameplay while exploring the world set by the famous movie. The story branches out from the movie with new storylines. However, from reviewing this story, it seems they pull some stories from the book, which we all know the book is always better than the movie. What helps is that this provides an incredibly immersive world with a tense environment, overwhelmingly gruesomely exciting missions specifically designed to keep you on your toes. Like the movie and book, the swarm feels neither fear nor mercy. It rolls forward to spread and consume. With your fellow players, you stand together to unload what looks like to be an impressive arsenal of weapons onto the hundreds of swarming zombies. While using weapons, you can lay traps like sentries, turrets, barbed wire, and of course, rocket launchers. I mean, who are we kidding? A zombie game isn't a zombie game without exploding mounds of flesh raining in a cacophony, splashing next to you while you yell in your best Duke Nukem impression, "Oh baby." You can play as several classes to mix up your death and destruction with your friends. There is the Exterminator class, which uses Molotov cocktails and gets that extra fire damage you may need in a fight. The Fixer, which allows the player to restore teammates' ammo while using explosive ammo. Then the Gunslinger, which is more of a tank class that focuses on high weapon damage and ammo boosting perks. The Hellraiser, which sounds just like the name, ready to raise some hell, which allows them to use C4 and other explosives. Then the most needed in my opinion, but rarely wanted to be played, which is the Medic, which, I mean, come on, we all know what medics do, they heal. But with a twist, you get a stem pistol, which can heal teammates from range. which can bring in some interesting mechanics which we can't wait to see, some people shooting their friends with healing darts. Last, we have the Slasher, which as you can guess is pretty self-explanatory as well. You slash things. This class focuses on melee damage and has perks that increase those close quarter fights with better damage. Oh, and to throw in, you get a taser. This game definitely looks to expand on the 4-player co-op idea while introducing some fun new mechanics that will have players coming back for more, at least to try out these cool classes they are introducing. Thank you for tuning into our Watchlist Wednesday. We're super excited for some of these games to come out, as we want all gamers to get a chance to play, whether it's on PC, PS4, Xbox One, Switch, mobile phone, or even the Amazon Alexa. That's a joke, but there are games even there. Let us know if you enjoyed the video by leaving a like. Also, to help the channel out, please make sure to subscribe and leave that bell icon clicked. That way you can get all the videos we will push out for gaming news. Make sure to check out the information below on our monthly podcast that we're doing, and the most recent one that we had come out at the time of this video is Best and Worst Games of 2018. It was a ton of fun putting together and we hope you enjoy it. Also, if you want to hang out with us outside of YouTube, make sure to drop into our socials, which we have listed below, for Twitter, Discord, Twitch, and Facebook. Once again, this is the Steel Grizzly signing out for the GAU channel and hoping you have an amazing time with any future games you may play.